Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded update video where today we're going to be talking about food that was added in 0.2, or as you guys know, the bird and swamp update. So one thing I want to talk to you guys first about is what you can do with the water catchers. Now these liquid catchers that we originally had built that we never really could figure out how to do, and they were always kind of broken. Well, that question has been answered. Now what you do is you could take these and you can put them right underneath the juice box stems here, the juice box straws, and what will happen is it will drip juice on into here, and you can see it in there. The level is slowly filling, and then you just walk up and slurp from it. And also you could come up and fill your canteen from these as well. So these guys are fairly cheap to make. I would suggest making one at every single one of the juice boxes except for the one over in the haze, because that one you're pretty much going to die every time you go over there anyway. But these guys are only 3 acorn shells, 2 woven fibers, and 1 clover leaf. So it's super actually easy to make. So I'd suggest you make at least 3 of these. 1 for the mystery machine, 1 for the one that I'm standing on right here, and then 1 for the one that is right here. So lemon crime, the armed raspberry, and then the fruit punch one that's right here, the tropical punch one. So I would suggest you make at least 3 and put them down there. You can put a 4th one. This one's going to be a lot harder to put a 4th one up by the apricot punch because it's up in the tree, but I would still suggest putting down the 3 because it's a great place for you to go, and also to help your game not lag as bad, because what I have noticed is when there starts to get a lot of water droplets on the ground, your game starts lagging out really bad. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk to you guys is smoothies. So I'm going to run on back over to the base here. But while I'm running over the base, I want to know what your guys' favorite part of the update is so far, because there's so many things that actually were added that people aren't thinking about. So I want to know what your favorite thing about the update was. I will tell you guys my favorite thing about the update in the comments if you ask me. But let's talk about your guys' favorite things. Do you guys like the bird? Do you guys like the skill tree? Do you guys like the marsh update? Do you guys like the water fleas? Do you like the overhaul of the UI? What's your guys' favorite thing that they put in the update? What do you guys think is the coolest thing? I'm almost on to my old base here, so we're going to come over here. Don't forget, we're currently building Sim-alot Castle all the way over there, so if you guys want to, make sure you guys subscribe and turn that bell notification to all to make sure you guys can catch my live streams when I'm building the Sim-alot Castle, and we're putting a huge round table in there for all of our members. So let's get on back over here. We got to turn off some lights to make it so it's not so glitchy over here. Okay guys, so here we are at the smoothie maker. Now the first one I'm going to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite new smoothies that they added to the game. It's super easy to make. Okay, so it's just 3 ant parts. Okay, I'm going to go into recipes memorized so I can show you guys this one. It's called Workers Comp. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spawn that one in. Now Workers Comp is ant parts, 1 ant head, and 1 ant mandible. You go ahead and you make this guy, okay? And then if you wear your ant armor and you drink this smoothie, now you can drink this smoothie and it'll give you +2 to your carrying weight. So in other words, instead of only being able to carry 5 planks, you can carry 7. But it does stack with your ant armor. Yes, I said that right. It does stack with your ant armor, making it so you'll be able to carry 10 pieces of weed stems or 10 grass planks whenever you drink this smoothie. Now, it does not last as long as the other smoothies, so I would like to see this smoothie last a little bit longer in future hot fixes. But right now, here, let's go ahead and drink it so I can show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? We're going to consume that guy up right now. And I'm going to come over here and show you guys. I am obviously wearing my ladybug armor like I always do. But I'm going to go ahead and pick these up, and just like that, I'm carrying 7 planks now. 7 planks in ladybug armor. This is a fantastic thing. I'm really happy to see that they added something like this in the game, so you're not forced to use the ant armor whenever you're building. But I would still highly suggest wearing your ant armor and then drinking this smoothie, because it's going to be worth so much more to you in the end. So definitely do that. Okay guys, let's talk about another smoothie type. Okay guys, so this smoothie type is called human food. Okay, and this one, it's good. It's good. So what human food is, let's go ahead and select that one, is it's a piece of apple, a piece of the cookie sandwich, and the hot dog bit that you find. So all of these pieces of food can be found on the map over here in between the berry bushes and the porch. That is the place that I have been able to find all 3 of these so far. They do not spawn every day. They spawn every 2 or 3 days, so make sure you go over there and you check that out. I've also heard that right up here on this big flat rock, if you put down a bed there and you sleep overnight, when you wake up in the morning, you will have all 3 pieces of food surrounding you. So I would suggest going over there and trying that if you guys want to make this smoothie. Now, with this smoothie, I'm going to go ahead and make it now. And we're going to go into the inventory so we can check it out. Okay, so what it says is it gives you edible, so it's going to increase the amount of food that you're getting. You're going to be damage resistant, and it's going to heal you. Okay, so this is a really good smoothie just if you have all 3 pieces and you're just going to want to be a little bit more damage resistant, saying you're going to go take out a cave full of ants, you're going to go take on some wolf spiders, maybe you're going to fight some of the new things that are in the game. This would be a really good smoothie for you to eat. Now, I'm not going to consume it right now because I'm going to use that in a minute, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys the last smoothie recipe, but in order to do so, I need to run over to the Rash Swamp because there's something over there that I need. So I'm going to run over there and then I'll meet you guys there. Quick note while I'm here, guys. Quick note while I'm here. One thing you can do is, like I said, put down another one of those acorn things. You'd put it down right about right here where I'm standing. This would be the best place to put this guy down. That way it can capture up all of these juice strips here that you that are slowly congealing into one giant slurp right there. But like I said, quick note right there. Another great place for one. Be gone, little grub. Alright guys, we're pulling up on the Rash Pond here now, or the Rash Swamp, or whatever you would like to call it, Rash Marsh. Ooh, look, there's our big old bird buddy. Yeah, you a big old boy. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you guys is you will find areas where you can start swimming, right? And once you start swimming, you want to look around for those little ghosty water flea guys. Okay, that's the ingredient that we're after. Alright, people are like, well, how do you get it, Sim? How do you get the water fleas? Because they're kind of hard to kill, and you can't swim your hammer underwater. So how are you going to kill them? Well, if I could find one, I will show you guys. The problem is they're kind of hard to find. There's one. All right, let me show you guys. So first off, you'll notice you can't swing your hammer underwater, and you also cannot shoot your bow underwater. But there's 2 weapons in the game that you can use underwater, and that is your shovel and a spear. So if you can make either one of those, I have a shovel with me. Your shovel will do the trick as well. So let's swim back over here and let's find the little water flea that just decided to take off and hide from me. Where are you? There you are. All right, come here, little guy. I gotta poke you. I gotta poke you with my shovel. Poke. Come here, let me poke you. Poke. And poke. And poke. Now, it's kind of hard to do this because they move so quick and you can't really move underwater, and you got to make sure your health is up so you don't die, make sure your oxygen's up so you don't start losing health. So it's hard to do this, but it's worth it in the end because what this smoothie does is kind of neat. So I'm going to finish killing off him over here, and then I will meet you guys back over at the base. Okay guys, we're back at the base now here, and what I will tell you guys is we are about to make the 3rd and final smoothie recipe that was added, and it is a very, very interesting one. So what you need to add is you need to add this water flea meat, a piece of plant fiber, and a clover leaf. Now if you put all 3 of these together and you make your smoothie, you get liquid gills. Now, liquid gills, what this one does is liquid gills is a scientific mystery that allows you to breathe underwater for a short time, which is great. It's edible, so it gives you some food and some liquid. It heals you, and it gives you veteran diver. Now, if we go over to OS, we look at what veteran diver does. When we find it over here, it used to be right here. Did you change this? You bastards. They changed it. It's not in here anymore. Veteran diver used to just say you'd be able to hold your breath longer underwater, so you don't run out of oxygen as quickly when you're swimming, which this is going to be a big deal for when the next water update comes out. That should be here at the end of September. So yes, the water update should be here according to everything they're saying in the timeline and on the Trello page by the end of September. I'm hoping so. I do not want to say for concrete that it's going to be there, but it only makes sense that that is the next step that they are taking. There's all sorts of other things on the timeline and in the Trello page that I'm very excited about, and I want to do a video going over all of that stuff. So make sure you guys make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you guys turn that bell notification to all, and if you guys want to, 99 cents, you guys can support the channel a little bit more by clicking and tapping that join button and becoming a member, and then you'll get a seat at the round table with me over in Castle Sim-alot over there. That if you guys would like to see that, make sure you guys join me for my next live stream. But thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please hit that like button like I've asked you to a couple times during the video. And as always, guys, I will see all of you guys in the next one.